over time that might be a problem. There's enough to that. Yeah, this is just like when we stop.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to the bottom here. Okay, here we're at the bottom. And now I'm going to set the counter here to 0.
Do the.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got to see more than I do. I'm just curious. I mean, I want you to do what you got.
Oh, you'll upload it to YouTube.
with a color commentary,
yeah.
Tears and not gnashing of teeth.
Boy, that is bright. Let's see. You don't have any water, so you can't flush your toilet, can you?
I can dump water down. Actually, we got a couple flushes left because we haven't flushed the toilet.
Go ahead and do that. I just want to get...
1, 2, 3, how many flushes?
Just a couple.
Okay.
If you can. I just want to... The camera gets cold.
Candy's getting it.
The camera gets cold in the truck, and then when you put it down a humid pipe, it steams up.
We have stuff we call defo.
Well, I could put the jet hose right here and then just turn it on.
That's true. You get that cold and things too, the camera fogging up on you?
Yeah, and the doctors just started itching up a storm. And we have this stuff, it's called, we call it Fred, but it's defogger. And it's like the stuff you put on your glasses, but it don't work with your shit. The best thing to do is to heat the scope up.
Take the nozzle off there. That's brutal. I thought I was up here in the shade. I thought. Is that pipe going up? You can't tell.
Yeah, I check the basement, I'm sure what's on there.
Yeah, it's not seeing anything yet.
It's weird.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, let me pull it out and just make sure the lens doesn't have a big blob of stuff on it. don't you shut that jet off now, Ron? Well, nothing yet. Too much. There was a lot of debris. Hopefully we got it flushed out here now.
If you did that, like in the shade here, then you'd be able to see better, or no?
Well, maybe. Yeah, that's better. You want to pull that jet hose out? Okay, now let me zero out here.
There's some water.
That's more better.
Is that a rock?
It might be a couple little stones.
Okay.
Just from when the hole is open. They should flush out.
Yeah. Just surprised because
You want to see this, Jess?
so 18, almost 20 feet. So 20 feet would put us like 3/4 of the way to the right, 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, we should. Well, we're still in the green pipe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about 3/4 of the length, 20 feet. Whoops. Okay. Let's sit down.
A little bit. Okay, here's your transition.
Uh-huh. So
now
30
we're
feet.
now
Close.
we're going right at the curb. And we are clay tile. Not too bad. Now it looks like we're getting into cast iron. So we only had 3 sections of tile.
Okay.
And then we're going into cast.
Yeah, looks good.
Yes, it does.
So is there any way to get underneath there to get rid of those last 3 sections, or can you not go under?
That'd be the road.
Yeah, I mean that's like 6 feet. They're roughly 2
that's
foot
right,
sections.
that's right.
Okay, and
yeah.
right here is our drop. Here's where we're going to tap into the main. There's your main right there.
And it's clear.
Yep. You can see a little of the sludge. You can see some sludge laying in the bottom,
Yeah, I can see it dripping.
but that's not too big of a problem.
Could we keep
I'm
flushing
thinking
it
you probably are going to be okay, because where you had before, you had tile all the way out.
Mhm.
Okay, and by changing that over to plastic,
it'll be quicker flow?
yeah,
Yeah.
because plastic is so smooth and
Yeah.
slick inside that stuff is just going to tend to keep moving. Now, of course, you're probably still going to have tile under this porch, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's why we wanted to look that way too,
Okay.
to see if we could,
Yeah.
to make sure that
Yeah,
that
he's
was
got that
all right.
other clean out.
So are you happy with that? In your,
Yeah.
In your, expert opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I guess at this point I would say, that's a separate project anyways. Like that will be, digging the road up. So, I mean, at this point it still seems like it's gonna drain. I mean, it's pretty clear there. So, it's not gonna hurt anything if you don't want to do it now and then you decide to do it down the road.
And the other thing is, let it establish a track record for itself.
Yeah.
See how long it's going to last you. And if it's plugging up every couple of years, most people can live with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can have us here clean it a whole bunch of times for what
Oh,
it
yeah,
costed to dig that road up.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I was telling you. Since we moved in like 19 years ago, we've had you here like once a year, probably, sometimes twice a year, and then sometimes
Yeah.
we skip a year.
And I'm
So-
thinking it's probably going to be less frequent
Oh,
now
God, I hope
because
so.
you've got this plastic here that can keep stuff moving.
Yeah.
I don't like to see, water in it, but we put the most pitch we could have on it.
And it's not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, my camera head's only this big around.
Yeah.
And the water's not even up on my lens.
Yeah.
So you got maybe a quarter of an inch of water here.
Yeah.
And it's so far down, it's not going to freeze, right?
No.
It's way below the
Oh,
frost.
yeah.
And maybe we can give it one
Yep.
at the end. See if
Yeah, you can see little rocks in there.
Look at that shitty job.
Yeah.
They look big, but it's all magnified.
They're little. Yeah, the camera definitely magnifies things.
So now he's going to look this way just to make sure. Hopefully that'll be all set. And then you still got to do the water service though, right?
Yeah.
And that, do you think that's going to get done today?
We're gonna try our best to do that. We'll have to kind of coordinate with the city too, because they
Right.
want to do their end,
Mhm.
and the way that we're gonna go is gonna be a straight shot, but
You might have to give it a little bump to get it around that Y there. You want to give it a little
But they're
slide
they're
there.
like in a little bit different location. You were explaining that to me.
Yeah, like there was actually a 90. It went
Yeah.
out and then this way.
Okay,
So
Right.
we'll just have to see how that works out hooking up, because they don't want me to hook up to their valve.
Yeah, you said
so.
you could do it temporarily.
Okay, so here's
Yeah.
here's your transition to clay going back in the house.
Uh-huh. And there's that.
That's just a little bit of.
But that. What's that? Go down this way.
Yeah.
Okay. And then take a right. And then go down again, and you'll get to Faulkner.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Did I say right?
Yeah.
Hey, oh wait. Hey, ma'am, I hold on. I didn't give you the right address.
Now there we got a little bit of an offset now.
Mm-hmm.
We're only 6 feet back, so we're still outside.
Yeah.
But as you can see right here, if this was the direction of flow, now remember we're looking upstream.
Yeah.
If we were looking downstream, this offset would be what's going the right way. In other words, water has to drop off into the next. But if we were in the house coming out, we'd have a hard edge here hitting. We'd have to jump up into this piece.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So that is a spot that,
That could be a potential problem.
yeah.
What do we got?
Well, we've got an offset. And in other words, the pipe we're in is up here, and the pipe coming out of the house is down here.
Okay.
Now, looking at it this direction, if I was looking downstream and this is the direction of flow, that wouldn't be a problem because the lip is up at the top and stuff would have to drop down to get into the next. But when you flush and stuff is coming out of the house, it's got to actually jump up to get into this pipe that we're in right now by this amount. So basically, if you were to flip this picture upside down, that's what stuff coming out of your house has to encounter.
All right. So we're looking at it upside down, is what you're saying?
Well, no, it's just.
Yeah, can you back it up a skosh? Just a. Okay. So I can see the transition.
Right.
And he's just saying we're going this way up the line, so the water's usually going this way.
Yeah, the water would be coming at us.
Okay. So then it is going down.
Yeah, it's kind of a little lip there.
It's going down from the direction. But if I took the camera in the house and came out, you'd see.
Oh, I gotcha.
A hard edge.
Okay, I gotcha.
I'm out here going back into the house.
So like toilet paper, like installed stuff would hit right there.
It could, yes.
Just pick up.
All right. So how far is that in?
6 feet.
So pretty much all the way
6 feet from the bottom of there, so we're
So the
probably
house
over
is
here somewhere.
that's 8 feet from here to there. So. What do we think about that?
Ron, you want to help me push?
I mean, like,
Too springy here.
I don't think there's really a way you can dig to that if it's 6 feet under the porch.
Yeah, I know.
No, without removing the porch.
You'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
There's debris laying in the bottom there, but again, you know what? All right, now we're probably there's a lot of debris there.
Where is that? In the
Yeah.
under the house? Now this is where we could go inside and flush it and see what happens, maybe? Flush from the inside out
Yeah.
and move it out. That's what I was asking earlier. Is that we went this way, but could we go from inside
See all
out?
that, Ron? Yeah, we could run the jet down that hole and see if we can drag all this crap out.
Because then we'll get a better picture of. Well, what I'm thinking is like if you go this way to watch the flow as it's coming out, we'll know what we're doing, right? Or no?
Well,
Doesn't matter.
you want to go. The jet works best when we can drag stuff
Okay,
back.
I got you. Okay.
I
didn't
rather
realize
than
that.
rather than pushing it ahead,
Okay.
or
I follow you. So we're kind of stuck with it. So that little bit of we're not going to be able to do anything about unless this was ripped up and dug all out and then.
That's kind of what I would think, yeah.
And so maybe that would be one of those deals where we might want to get on a maintenance plan.
Well, let's take a look at it once he gets it jetted out here. We'll see how
I
it
really
looks.
don't want to dig this up. We're going to do all this, and we'll do that. Yeah, but I'm talking about. Oh boy. Well, so at least that end we're good on, right? We're good there.
I'd say, yeah.
We'll just let that sit like that for now, and I'll go fire it up.
Pay these guys for their hard work, and so the money we spent saved that end. We have to do that, so that was a gamble worth taking.
Yeah.
He offered to do it before, but I knew that we were going to end up doing this stuff, so I figured
So
let's
is that
just
the
wait.
new pipe?
Yeah, the green stuff is the new pipe. Who watched the? Well, that one goes into the house, and that one goes out.
What is that line? Is that going?
That's the gas line. And it's supposed to go, it's the ag, it's the boss, so it's supposed to go like this. But they want it like this. With the gas. that did the trick?
Well, we're gonna see.
And you guys are connected, right? So like if we flush, they still go through. So I mean, really throwing some water down there wouldn't hurt anything, because we like didn't know how long we'd be without water.
We run a lot of
Yeah.
water. That shoots out 13 gallons per minute.
Wow. Okay.
Now you can go back. You wanna push? Offset there. You know what, Ron, I'm wondering if this going straight back here is going to an end of a clean out. Because if I pull back just a little bit, there's a Y right here.
Yeah, there's 2 cleanouts. There's one like
At the back of the house and then one right here.
Yeah, there's one right here, and then there's one on the way to the back. So the front end and the forward.
So I'm thinking no waste is going to come through this section. It probably all comes in on that Y there.
Well, you got a toilet in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a toilet on the side.
Yeah, there's 2 bathrooms on the back, one upstairs, one down, that are all on that back chase.
Yeah,
and then
that
there's one
pipe
over
goes
here
along.
that comes that way.
Yeah.
So there's only one toilet, and the washing machine drains to the one that's in the front. And then the 2 bathrooms in the back drains, and the kitchen sink and dishwasher drain down there.
Well, I'm wondering if the back stack comes in on this Y up here, and there's maybe a clean out right behind it. Or when you look down the clean out, is there a Y right
Well,
there?
right in front of the basement, right when you get into it, like there's very front, like there's a Y that comes up, and there's the clean out there.
Oh, okay. Clean out's on the Y.
Yeah.
It's not on the floor.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, both of them, they're up above.
Okay.
And the other one's a stack that comes up in the back, and there's a clean out there about 4 foot high.
So does it look better or no different?
Well, it's hard to tell right in this area here, but I'm thinking once they get your water service restored,
Just do a load of laundry.
Flush
Yeah.
the day. That's why I was asking about the buckets. We have buckets of water that we
something
save
that
in
comes
case we're having
down,
to dump it down and
something
see
that
if
comes
it
down the back stack.
helps. Yeah.
Is the back a full 4-inch?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you do something that comes down that back stack, you'll probably flush a lot of this stuff out of here. But if you don't, I mean, we could always cable that section. That's under your floor. That's going to be cast iron because they don't use the clay tile until you get outside. And the only thing with cast iron is it can get a little rough inside, because it gets rusty and scaly. But normally under use, it's fine. It keeps it working pretty good. But if we had to, we'd be able to clean that out when we can run water from inside behind us to help flush things out if we had to, if you had a problem. But
Okay.
I'm thinking you're probably going to be okay.
Sounds good. All right. Back to work.
Yep.
All right. Well, guys, thank you. You guys are ready to square out. You guys do cars,